Oh, wow.
We were staying in Cape Town and then we went to Gaansbai to go shark diving, and apparently it's the best place to go shark diving in the world. So obviously I was pretty excited about seeing some sharks.
So Marine Dynamics, in partnership with Dyer Island Conservation Trust, are a company focused on marine biology and research and conserving the animals in their oceans and protecting those same animals, as well as educating their customers and their consumers about those animals and about the ocean.
So we take clients out every day and educate them, as well as showing off just how amazing these great whites are to people. But our sister company is the Dyer Island Conservation Trust, and from that side of it, that's where we conduct our research. So we'll do the tagging and tracking, population estimates, movement modeling, and various other things that come about.
Shark diving is definitely something I've always wanted to do. I've been fascinated by great white sharks ever since I was a kid, by sharks in general, but of course especially by the big, massive great whites, and I've always wanted to see them up close. And it's just not the same when you go to an aquarium or anything like that, so being able to see them in their natural habitat is something I've dreamed about since I was a kid.
I was hooked the very first time that I saw a white shark. I must say I was absolutely hooked from the get-go. When you watch them, they're just the ease that they move through the water, and yet when they want to, that power, they can just one slap of the tail and they can turn that power on and turn. And anytime you see an animal in its natural environment all the time, which we get to here, it's pretty special. A lot of people do have that innate fear of sharks, that they've got. And once you're out here and you can see just how beautiful the animal is and just how perfectly suited it is for its environment. And these sharks aren't out here to attack people. They're just very curious. So they want to come in, they want to check things out, but their first instinct isn't to attack. And I hope that people, when they're out here, see that true beauty and realize just how majestic white sharks really are.
Seeing them in the water, seeing them swimming, they're such amazing creatures, and it was actually super shocking to hear from Tammi, the marine biologist, how many get killed each year.
The IUCN official number is 100 million sharks. I think the actual number is probably even greater than that. But that's just human consumption. So then you're also looking at, deaths, other predators. And we had 3 white shark wash up dead. All of them had a bite here by their side pectoral and their livers cleanly removed by the orcas. Pretty unprecedented to see, and really a learning experience for us. They face a lot of threats in these oceans. They're very hardy, but they do face a lot of threats, and so we need to do everything we can to help them.
We humans think that great white sharks are these crazy creatures, and so we fear them in such a way, but really it's us to be feared, because clearly look at what we do to them. And knowing that the way that they get these fins is by cutting them off and just leaving the sharks off to die is just such a terrible thing to think about. And I really hope that more people get the opportunity like us, so that we all care a little bit more about protecting these animals, because no creature deserves to go that way.
I think it's really important that while you do something like this, that you're actually learning about these animals and their habitats. And that's why I loved hanging out with Tammi, the onboard marine biologist.
So education is a key component for us. When we're out here on the boat every day, we've got obviously time that we can walk around, we can talk not only about the animal, but show them and kind of remove some of that fear that a lot of people have about white sharks, and realize that it is just a beautiful animal in the ocean. And also educate on simple things like not eating shark fin soup, being aware of animals being taken out of the ocean, and pollution and everything like that. So we try to cover all the bases and educate as much as possible.
So yeah, a massive thank you to Marine Dynamics. If you ever find yourself in Cape Town, they're not very far away. They'll pick you up from the door, and they are lovely, lovely, amazing, well-educated, beautiful people.
I definitely recommend great white shark diving in a cage for anyone. And if you're going to do it with a company that cares about the oceans and cares about the animals and does it in an ethical and responsible manner.
There's so few jobs and things that you can be at in this world where every single time you're there, you're learning new things. And not just things that I don't know, but sometimes things that absolutely no one in the world knows. And that's like this here. Every single time I learn new things that I'm here and with the animal, and I just think that's incredible, and something to really be rewarding. And also all the people that you get to meet from all over the world. It's really nice to see that you can make a difference in the lives of other folks. We would love to have you join us. We're in Gaansbai, South Africa. You can look us up at Marine Dynamics or sharkwatchsa.com.